Wow. First game, we get to do the thing. That is awesome. Took a lot of time. All right, here we go. It happened. Frog is banned. Vexing Bauble is banned. That means we're playing some Black Saga Storm. This is certainly a deck that, although it could leverage Vexing Bauble, I think it was largely held down by Vexing Bauble, more so. If you did play it, you really had to lean into green and play Veil of Summer, which is fine and you can do well with, but I do think it is a net positive for Black Saga Storm in various iterations. You're certainly going to see the Entomb LED Echo Bowmasters variant pop right back up again and do, I would imagine, quite well. And we will have to play that at some point. I have just spent the last few hours after the announcement, because it took a few hours for it to update on Moto, making a bunch of lists. So we've got some testing to do. I've got some videos to make. It's going to be exciting. So typically when I played this deck, I played a more traditional Ad Nauseam with no Beseech. However, that was mostly for, not mostly, but I enjoy it more. It's nostalgia. And whether it was Beseech or Ad Nauseam with Vexing around, I don't think it was the best deck, but still good, as evidenced by Eternal Weekend Europe. Of course, we have Leo, who top 32'd. Leo got 29th with, kind of as initially described, a Golgari Black Saga Storm, playing some Bayous, couple of fetches, playing main deck Veil of Summers, couple of Vexing Baubles, and I did always say that I think the best Beseech variant still plays Ad Nauseam and plays 2 Beseech, plays a Burning Wish, plays a sideboard Beseech. I really like a lot of the stuff that Leo did here. The Leyline Helm always, to me, was not good enough against Blue-Black Reanimator. However, I had never done significant testing with Beseech in these shells, and one thing that was an oversight for me without actually, testing and getting into it, is that with Beseech, Leyline becomes much better. When we used to play Leyline Helm, and we were playing Pier, of course, when you bring in Leyline Helm, you have to take Ad Nauseam out, right? And when you're not playing Beseech, you don't have much of an engine at that point, and you were just bringing the Pier in, and it just wasn't efficient enough against Blue-Black Reanimator. So it was good when Leyline was good for like the more degenerate decks, actual Reanimator, oops, stuff like that, but just not efficient enough against Blue-Black Reanimator. However, with Beseech, I think that changes for 2 reasons. One, obviously, you can cast Helm with your Beseech very nicely. And 2, arguably more important, you can bring in a second engine in Song of Creation, which can be cast easily with Beseech, of course. Now, how exactly I want to, and this is my list, how exactly I want to sideboard in those circumstances, I haven't hashed out yet. I need to play the deck. We're going to play it today. Maybe we'll find out. And I do want to credit Discord user Bellboy Squints. Was it Squids? Yes, Bellboy Squints, for finding this tech. I wish he had found it earlier. This is definitely better than Approach of the Second Sun. Now, with Beseech, I was doing some testing, and Approach of the Second Sun is very doable. You wind up with a Beseech Geiswell line into Ad Nauseam, and you can pretty easily get enough resources to be able to Burning Wish for Approach, and then find Approach and cast Approach. Alright, casting Approach is 14. Casting it twice, And then the tutor requirements to get it twice, you know, you need somewhere around 20 mana. Debt to the Deathless. Each opponent loses 2 times X life, so if they're at 20, which they're not going to be, the whole point of this is to beat the One Ring, right? So they're going to be using Ancient Tomb, they're going to be losing life from the One Ring, maybe from previous One Ring they cast, but more likely they used Ancient Tomb, and they're at least at 18. But even if they're not, let's say they're at 20. So X has to be 10, plus the 4, that's 14. So at most, unless they've gained life, but most likely at most, probably less, but at most, going to be the same mana requirement, in fact less, as Approach, because you don't have to go find it a second time and cast it. You just need the 14 mana up front. Less complicated and convoluted in terms of your lines of diamonds, and just cleaner. So this card has existed for a while. Thank you for finding it, Bellboy Squints. We're going to use it today, maybe. We'll see. Certainly equipped to beat the One Ring. But since we don't have to worry about Vexing Bauble, of course you do have to worry about Chalice of the Void, but it's not nearly as present as Vexing Bauble was, right? And Surge Node is pretty good at dealing with that. I do love having 2 Surge Node, but right now I don't have the room. Maybe we need to find the room at some point. I don't know. But without Vexing Bauble, I think it's just fine to stay in that sweet mono black spot that allows you to run Soul Lands alongside your Urza Saga. And just from a number of things, I do think the 2 Beseech version is probably the best. Being able to run Leyline Helm efficiently and leverage Song as an alternate engine, still have a very good Ad Nauseam, have cheaper deterministic graveyard lines with guys well, Beseech. I think these are all solid things. Certainly that lend itself to not playing as many baubles. You just have a little more raw action. We've gone down 1 tutor, but gone up 2, so ultimately we've gone up 1. And then Cabal Ritual is just going to be good with the whole flashback thing. And 2 Cabal Ritual is really nice to have anyways. If you have 1, which is also nice, and the main reason for, in my experience, besides, of course, turning your soul lands into the triple black that you need for something like, say, Beseech, the main reason I always wanted to play 1, and sometimes did, was a lot of the times you need your +3 mana card, which is usually Lion's Eye Diamond, that you're getting from either Infernal Tutor, Wishclaw. The way the tutors work, that's the mana that you use to cast your Ad Nauseam. The problem with that is, Lion's Eye Diamond is one of the most important cards to hit off of your Ad Nauseam. So odds are you're already using 1, and when you go tutor another, now you only have 2 left in your deck. So I do love having access to a +3 ritual that, of course, if turned on, allows you to get that +3 without taking a Lion's Eye Diamond out of your deck. Now, the problem with having 1 is that you can't go get another one with Infernal Tutor. Enough of the time that's still going to be the case, but generally speaking, I want to have a reasonable chance to be able to Infernal Tutor copy my Cabal Ritual to get a second one. You could even make a case for 3, but we're going to run 2. We've got the 9 discard spells, although I do love running 3 Chrome Mox. We're going to run 2 since we're on the Cabal Rituals. Do what you got to do. And yeah, I'm pretty pumped. Let's fire up a league. We'll see you in round 1. Alright, here we go, round 1. This hand is pretty good. We're going to keep. Here comes Chrome Mox. You're just immediately going to get locked out by Trinisphere or something. Pyrogoyf, Mountain, Chalice on 1. Okay. Alright, no Chalice on 0 follow-up. I like that. We draw Infernal Tutor. Not the worst. Play Bauble. Chrome Mox. Imprint. Duress. Play... Ancient Tomb. Actually, I'm going to check my top of my deck here. Okay. Opal's pretty good. I was going to copy Volta Whispers with Infernal Tutor, but I'm actually just not going to do anything now. I'm just going to pass because I don't want to shuffle that away. I want to get to the 3rd for Beseech. I haven't really done any math for whatever Beseech line we're taking, but looks like we can probably get something done here. Magus, that doesn't Yeah, I guess it kind of matters. They'll have to Infernal Tutor copying this Mox Opal, most likely. Worst possible draw. Just the worst possible draw. Okay. Yeah, let's Infernal Tutor. Get another Mox Opal. Play out the Mox Opal. Play Vault of Whispers. Suspend the guy as well. I think we wind up with lethal here. As long as they don't... Okay, that's fine. They're at 18, so we need 9 Storm. 1, 2... Or no, because we don't have guy as well. Forgetting about that. We're still pretty close. Could just go get Ad Nauseam and pass. We're about to get hit somewhat hard. They have 1 card in hand. Could also just wait. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. We are reasonably close to lethal. We go to 12. No more threats. That's a threat. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Technically not quite dead next turn. But it's going to be a turn shy on the guy's will. That was actually a pretty bad draw. Or maybe not. So if I go Dark Red, it gets countered. And then I go Opal. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards in graveyard. Beseech plus what it sacks will be 7 cards. I can Cabal Writ, Beseech, Tendrils. Oh, how much mana? 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 2. 2 mana shy of getting Infernal Tutor into Tendrils. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, we can gain 14 life, and then we have Guy's Will coming up to flash it all back in 2 turns. Yeah, let's do that. I could also just Ad Nauseam. Dark Writ. Play Opal. Keep this one. Tap for black. Play Opal. Keep this one. Tap for black. Tap. Ancient Tomb. Bargain away. I'm not sure how much it matters. Let's bargain away Opal. To cast Cabal Ritual. Get our 5 mana. To Beseech the Chromox away. To Tendrils. For 14. We go up to 26. We gotta hope to survive 2 turns. So if they don't draw a threat this turn, then I think we're really likely to win. Obviously Chalice is also a good game. Because they just put Chalice on 0. Guy's Will doesn't do anything. 6, 9, 11. We take 11. Okay, they drew a mountain. That's good. I don't think it matters. Alright, they gotta kill us. There are a lot of cards that kill us here. That's not gonna kill us, but it's gonna put us to the test. Although they're at 4, so it's gonna be really easy to kill them with that new sideboard card. I must say. Here comes Guy's Will. Oh, I should have played the Petal. Or no, I guess it doesn't matter. I'd have to sack it to make use of this anyways. Okay, so we're gonna play this Petal. Cabal Ritual is gonna be the key here. 11 cards to work with. Let's go Opal. Let's Cabal Writ. Chromox to get this Dark Writ out of my hand. Make a mana with it. Then Beseech the Mox Opal away to cast Cabal Writ. So we need... X has to be 2 on this spell. So 2, 4, 6. Burning Wish is 8. Infernal Tutor is 10. We have 8, 9. The Opals. We have red for Burning Wish. We have double white. Alright, we're in there. Easy peasy from here. Make it white. The other Opal. Make it white. Cast Infernal Tutor. Cast Burning Wish. Wow. First game, we get to do the thing. That is awesome. It took a lot of time because I'm not used to beseeching or using this card. But here we go. Bang. That's awesome. Alright, way behind on clock. Okay, Red Prison. Oh, this is like our worst matchup. The Awarenite is unreliable. Surge Node is, it's necessary, but not like it's particularly good. This card is so bad on the draw against them. Definitely taking out Duresses, Cabal Therapy. Probably at least one Thoughtseize. I guess Fatal Push and Feeds are just better. Saga is so unreliable. Could just play Leyline Helm. Might be easier to put that together than a Storm Kill, honestly. We might just get null rotted though. I think I want Song instead of Ad Nauseam. And I think I'm just going to play Leyline Helm. The rest of this crap is just so bad. It's so bad. I'll even trim a Saga. Do I want to bring Echo in at this point? I don't know. And take Burning Wish out? No. That's fine. Alright. It says Leyline. And it might wind up with a route to Helm. Pretty bad against Chalice on 0. Good against Chalice on 1. Or good enough, at least. Are you gonna Leyline me? That's right. They're like, no one's ever brought a Leyline in against me. Oh, shit. Chalice on 0 immediately. Okay. Well, that's really good. No, it isn't. Sorry, I'm forgetting about Chalice immediately. Forgetting about it immediately. So we need Surge Node. They have a threat. Just also a Magus. So all the things. Now we need a basic Swamp. Saga, perfect. I guess stick around. We do have a Feed the Swarm. We can draw a Swamp. Alright, this cannot be an irrelevant card. That card is irrelevant. I think I still want to do Leyline Helm stuff. Maybe not, though. Because this card is decent on the play. It's certainly going to be better than Fatal Push. The Thoughtseizes. Feed the Swarm is still pretty good. We can trim Saga, play another Thoughtseize. Get rid of a couple of baubles for Thoughtseize and a Duress. Let's try this. I'd really have to put this matchup under a microscope to figure out if I want to Leyline Helm or just go for Ad Nauseam. Alright, we have a Leyline, we have a basic Swamp. We've got a pretty useless Burning Wish. Probably a few too many lands here. I'm gonna mulligan. Okay. Saga's likely gonna be bad. Bottom Saga. Imprint Infernal Tutor. Lay out Wishclaw. Let's do that. Basically, we're trying to work towards a Song here. Gemstone Caverns. Exiling a Chrome Mox. 4 cards left in hand. Let's play out Chrome. Imprint. Doom. Play Wishclaw and pass. Alright. What do they got here? Else on 0. Yep. And a threat. Okay. There's 17. They have 2 cards in hand. Oh my god. We drew Song? Just the worst possible draw. There's no way to get this out of my hand. Looks like Saga would have been good too. Who knows, they might have a moon in their hand. So surely if we get Surge Node, use Surge Node with a Wishclaw. It doesn't even help us, we don't have zeros we're trying to play anyways. Well, I think I'm gonna copy Cabal Ritual. Oh man. Don't get worse than that. I don't see any route to victory here. They're putting their foot on the gas. I guess possibly a Beseech. Are we dead? No, we're at 1, and then we can't use Ancient Tomb. Unless they throw a token, that would be nice. Then I can use Ancient Tomb. Might be able to do like Beseech Tendrils stuff. No, guys will cost 0. And they made the right play. Alright, they got us. I'm not sure how great a song line it was going to be, but that was our chance. And we just drew song immediately. Alright, row 1, team round 2. Hey everyone, thanks for making it this far. Just wanted to thank everybody, and if you're looking for more, show you where you can find that. If you go to the description below, you can find all of my links. If you go further down in the comments, you can also find my links for bring you to my Patreon, various tiers for Discord access, early access, sideboard guides, donation decks, coaching sessions. You can also check out the podcast within those links, as well as my Twitch, where I do most of my content. You can see the commands that you can use in the chat. Let's say you do dono. You're wondering how to get a link, how to do it. Tells you right here. And the members Discord is within the Storm, MTG Storm community. And of course, it's always going to help if you hit the like and subscribe. So thanks again. Keep storming, y'all. All right, here we go. Round 2. Don't think we can keep a double saga, no black source hand. So we will mulligan. I'll keep this. Get to bottom guys. Well, we're on the draw. Opponent kept on 7. Looks to be some sort of blue deck. Drop Tameo. Okay. Broken cards still do be broken. Tomb. Well, that makes me want a Saga first. Could go Thoughtseize on 1. Wishclaw on 2. But I'm not gonna. I'm gonna go Saga on 1. I guess in before Bowmasters. If this is bug. Good to know about days. Pass it over to the opponent. Bauble trigger. Dark Writ. Don't mind if I do. Alright, I do like that we're not taking damage. Tameo makes a clue. Ridiculous Archive, okay. Beans with days. Interesting. You know they have a daze, so I can't really Wishclaw here. Do I really want to make tokens? I mean, I would love for them to respect tokens. I don't love paying 4 life. 6 life if you count Thoughtseize. It's also not nothing to make them pick up a land by casting Wishclaw and getting rid of their days. Maybe I just do that. Let's just do that. Yep. And as long as we don't get wastelanded, we get LED. We can fire off Thoughtseize. 1, 2, 4. I guess I would have to play Tomb. I'd have to cast Dark Ritual first. If Writ doesn't resolve, that's really bad. Maybe I don't get LED. I'll get Petal. Because then post Thoughtseize, I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We get to play around days. We'd have to have like double force. Also, we get a draw step here. Yeah, it's not great. Let's get Lotus Petal. Cast Thoughtseize. They have nothing. Well, they had an Endurance, but not anymore. Now we get to go Dark Writ. Is the extra mana worth it? For 2 life. Probably 2 life. Yeah, I think I'd rather have the 2 life. LED is a good start. Rest. Dark Writ is good. There's a Chrome Mox, an Opal. An Opal. Cabal Writ, they're dead. Already. I don't even want to show them anything else. That's fine. Hold it right there. Chrome Mox. Imprint Duress. Dark Writ. Dark Writ. Petal. Ball Writ. Opal. Opal. LED. Hold priority. Crack the LED. And get them with the tendies. Very nice. Dead, 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 dead. Okay. Tempo Beans. Bant. Maybe 4 color. I think I just want Haywire Might, and that's it. Trim a Bauble. Could trim a Chrome Mox, but I think 2 is fine. If I were playing 3, I'd probably trim a Chrome Mox over Bauble. Alright, I mean, this is a turn 1. You're hoping to draw some discard. Emerald to 6. Let's see a Ponder Shuffle. Nope. A Tundra, pass. Any Duress? Another Dark Ret. Huh. I think I'm gonna put, like, not a ton of resources into play. And then cast Wishclaw. See if they want to interact with it. Spell Pierce, I can... Dark Ret. They also have Daze. Then that's fine. Okay. They did not. Are we in? Looks like we're in. Dark Ret. Force of Vigor. Oh no, we missequenced. I mean, kind of. Obviously this is not great, but yikes. Like, I wouldn't necessarily say missequenced, because we played LED. It's still super awkward. Alright, well, at least they don't have many cards left either. See what happens from here. Let me guess, Tameo, Beans. They only have 2 cards. I mean, I don't hate drawing lands from this spot. I think Infernal Tutor wins, because it can Beseech and Guy as well. Wouldn't hate a Saga. Wouldn't hate a discard spell. Basically anything but like an Opal or a Guy as well, some weird draw like that. Brainstorm, lock it up, pass. Ball Therapy. I'm gonna hold that, although it doesn't feel great. Now if I draw Infernal Tutor, Cabal Therapy, I can't do both of those things. Alright, they got a Shuffle, they got a Xander's Lounge. So they probably have a Leyline Binding. They play in here an Uro. Or something super problematic. Uro, okay. Uro's in, they played the Xander's Lounge, they're left with 2 cards. If I draw Infernal Tutor, I'm just gonna go for it. We did not. Romox is not great, but it does give us enough to put a Cabal Therapy in front of an Infernal Tutor now. On the same turn. I'm gonna bring back Uro. Again, Island. They have 3 cards. Haywire Might. Oh man. I mean, I'll play it out. Sure. Well, at least actual factual Ad Nauseam does something now. I think I just chump and hope to get there this turn. I mean, could get punished by a weird Leyline Binding situation, or obviously something like Deafening Silence. There's Beans. They got 4 cards. Pretty much now or never. I guess it's never. Okay, well, we have all the mana. All the mana. Maybe you can make an argument I should have kept Haywire Might around for the Cabal Therapy, actually. I could buy that. Forgetting about that. The Flashback. Alright, they're up to 7 cards now. We need it. We need it now. Okay, I'll pack it up. Ugh. Just drew some nothing burgers, huh? Ad Nauseam would have been nice. I mean, technically we could have Cabal Therapy into that Ad Nauseam on the next turn. But they'd have like 9 cards. We can't flash it back. Okay, we're on the play with an atrocious hand. This hand is not great. It needs discard desperately. But I'm gonna keep it bottom Burning Wish. Hope to draw a discard spell the next couple turns. They mulled a 4. Okay. And there's a chance. 4 card hand, huh? Gonna be a Deafening Silence. That's white. Tameo? Deafening Silence. Okay. So we are looking for Saga and or Haywire Might. I got a Brainstorm on top. This game got weird. There's Saga. Tamiyo, okay. They have a Brainstorm and 2 Unknown in hand. Tendrils, not the best. I should have copied Saga. Ugh. I'm rusty on Black Saga Storm. 100% should have copied Saga. That's okay. This is, I mean, it is our only tutor. Maybe it's not 100% I should have copied. Reasonable chance that we wind up Haywire Might, you know, plus get him. Alright, Tamiyo's gonna make a clue. We're gonna flip Tamiyo, which honestly only does so much with a Deafening Silence in play. It's a little bit awkward for them. And they plus Opal, Petal, Duress. I mean, they can pick it up with Tamiyo, but it's better than not casting it. Is that true? Probably. Okay then. I guess I take Consign. They probably Consign Chapter 3. Like minus Tamiyo and Consign Chapter 3. Quite the 4-card hand. Holy crap. Yep. Let's make a thing. At least we get to kill Tamiyo. Opal's good. Now they can sign Chapter 3. Yep. We get a thing. Lay out our Opal. Kill this Tamiyo. Alright. We got a lot of power on board. We could even like Infernal Tutor for a Saga and just ditch our hand. Not sure I love that though. Yeah, what the hell? We'll cast the Thoughtseize. Why not? We're forcing it. Really? Interesting. They might like have a dress down. They just need another land. Some sort of sweeper. Petty theft even. Just something. Alright, that's a blocker. Haywire Might wins. I draw it. Nope. Okay. We attack. They got a chump. They go to 3. They can kind of turn their fetches off. Getting them Tendrils, they could force it, and then fetch would be on. I don't really see them forcing it. The classic 1-drill. Classic 1-drill. Alright. Now if they have a 2-mana sweeper and they draw fetch land, they can't use it. Got them. I wonder if they had something. That was close. Well, 1-on-1. See you round 2. Alright, here we go. Round 3 against SeeFour. On the play. This hand makes 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. Down to 4. Back up to 5 to get LED. And to 6 to turn Opal back on. And Ad Nauseam. Yeah. I'll go for it. So, Petal. Play City. Let's commit to the Cabal Ritual first. Rather hold on to Dark Ritual if they want to counter it. Play Wishclaw. Play Opal. Play Dark Writ. Cast Infernal Tutor. Get Lines of Diamond. Play Lines of Diamond. Tap the Opal. Make 3 more black. Activate. Wait, what does Beseech do? Is that just deterministic? We have an Opal. Yes. Forgetting about Beseech. I guess it opens us up to Endurance. Probably worth just taking the deterministic kill, though. In fact, what's the Storm? 8. We're 1 shy of just lethal. Go Guy as well. Cast Guy as well. It's in there. Go Petal. LED. Opal. Writ. Cabal Writ. Easy game. Easy game. Okay, we're in the blind. I'm just going to run it back in the blind. I don't really have anything flexible enough that I just want to bring in. Oh, man. Yeah, I'll keep. If we get even an imprintable here, we once again have a turn 1, except this time it's protected. An imprintable, soul land, an Opal, a Petal, an LED. The mulligan of 4. Okay, what do we got here? Windswept Heath. Pass. Alright. That's an imprintable. We'll just make sure we can duress. We can imprint is 1, 2, 3, 6. So IT gets Beseech. Beseech away the Chrome Mox, Beseech away the Vault of Whispers. I'm not going to do the counting. Figure out what the best line is when we get there. Getting veiled. Getting flustered. Veiled. Alright, they're really going to put us to the test here with the new tech. It's kind of tough from this spot, honestly. We can Beseech, which will walk into 2 Beseeches for a guy as well. What does it look like on the backside? On the backside, Romox will not have an imprint. I'll have 1, 2, 5. Beseech can get... 1 Beseech can get Cabal Ritual up to 6 mana. I have enough cards to Beseech twice for Cabal Ritual to get up to 7 mana so that Infernal Tutor can Ad Naus. Then the Ad Naus will have to find a lot of mana with no Cabal Rituals in the deck and only 3 lines of diamonds. I think I'm supposed to wait. I'm gonna wait. Like, it's possible that Ad Naus gets there. It's just really unlikely from that spot. Now again, any like mana or imprintable tendrils, huh? That's fine. We can use Burning Wish. Let's Cabal Therapy. Hill number 2. Okay. That is obnoxious. I'll pass. Same deal. Brainstorm. Wonder if this is the Epic Storm. It could be some sort of show and tell. It is Infect. Romox is not great. I can beat a Daze. I don't think it's worth trying to beat Force, though. I'm not going to wait around. Out Petal. I'll play Lines of Diamond last in case they have Force of Vigor. No imprint. Play LED. Infernal Tutor. Crack for black. And they're off it. Alright, easy enough. I was just going to go for the deterministic Beseech line. Not playing around anything else. Ad Nauseam isn't going to play around much because it plays right into Daze. Easy game. 2-1. See you in round 4. There we go. Round 4. Santa's pretty sweet. I'll keep. If this were an artifact land, we could pop off turn 1. Run the draw. I think we can still pop off turn 1. Because we can sack LED. Any artifact to give us fodder would be nice. Prismatic Vista. Okay, so I probably want to take it slow instead. Oh, good draw. Yeah, still open on Saga. Just pass. We get punished if it's D&T, which I guess is certainly possible given that they opened on Prismatic Vista. Oh, it's a blue deck. Wander, sure. Depending on what they do and what we draw, we can decide whether we want to pressure with Saga tokens first or go for it. We draw like Petal. We might get Best of Both Worlds. Or we can check them with Thoughtseize first. Burning Wish is not it. Yeah, I'm gonna go Ancient Tomb and just pass it over. Setting up for a very lethal combo turn here. They have 5 cards in hand. And they're passing, so that's good. Let's make tokens so we can get bargain fodder and metalcraft. Duress is not the worst. I already got this LED. I think I'm just gonna go for Petal here. They're fetching. What are they doing? Fetching planes. Playing around Needle. Yeah, to be fair, they don't know what we're on. Okay. Let's get Lotus Petal. Play Swamp. Let's cast Darkret. Let's cast Duress. Brainstorm. Fine with me. Oh, they're so toast. I think we can even wind up Threshold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Okay. They do wind up with double force. If they have yet another force on top, then so be it. Force negation. I guess I won't wind up Threshold. I'm not going to have enough black mana up front to do it all. Thoughtseize. Double Dress Down. And Swords. Cabal Writ. Play Lines of Diamond. Beseech. I need to crack LED off a guy as well. The benefit is I still have Burning Wish. They do have yet another force. Let's say they don't. You guys will. I can at least crack the pedal for red. No, then I'd have to use my Burning Wish this turn. You know what? I'll do it. Do it like that. Let's hold priority. This guys will make red. I let it go. Recast pedal. Make black. Cast Dark Writ. Cast Cabal Writ. Cast Duress. Dress down. Cast Thoughtseize. Take the other dress down. Now we can either Burning Wish for it, or we can Beseech. Whatever works for you. This way, if they did have another force underneath, they countered Guy as well, I can still cast my Burning Wish, pick up an Echo, and either go this turn or next turn, whatever. Otherwise, we'd crack LED, and then we are actually just toast to another force. That was cool. Blue-white control, huh? Let's play Haywire Might. Yeah, we'll trim a Bauble. Sure. Get a lot of discard. Of course, we only have one starting mana, but I like Duress. I don't hate having Haywire Might. Opal's good. Duress you. They're gonna force it? Alright, I'm gonna Duress you again. Probably have a Stony Silence, that's my guess. Or a Null Rod. Or not. Yeah, there's not much reason to force there. I will take the force and pass. Only need one more mana for a Beseech line. More discard. Alright, I'll cast one of them. Oh boy. Glad I did. Get the Narset. I just want to let them have Days Undoing. And either of these are annoying if they draw a third land. Haywire Might can at least stuff the Monarch. I'm going to take Days Undoing. And of course, hope that they don't find the land. Although if they do, they are tapped out. And then all we gotta do is, yep. Did find it. All we gotta do is draw any mana. Any mana. Yep, we go to 16. Any mana at all. That's not mana. But it might wind up good enough. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, now they're gonna have 3 cards. Don't like that. Okay. Alright. I'm not gonna stick around. We're going for it. Get Cabal Ritual. Let's go ahead and do that. Cabal Writ. What if they have Consigned to Memory and they hit Wish? No, it's activated. Alrighty. Go for Cabal Writ. Activate. Get Beseech. Cast Beseech. And they drew a force. Incredible. Alright, well, let's run it back. I mean, the other option is like, play Haywire Might, cast Infernal Tutor for a discard spell. Then they're drawing cards. We're just opening ourselves up to so much more. We don't have goblins. We do have Beseech, though. That's gas. So it's 6 mana post Burning Wish, so 0 post Beseech into Beseech. Guy as well. Replay the 3 artifacts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beseech. It's a turn 1, unprotected, but I'm gonna go for it. They've shown a lot of forces, but mulligan to 6 and keep. Alright. Petal. Opal. Bolt. Dark Writ. Ball Writ. Burning Wish. They are F6'd. Grab our Beseech. Play a Chromox. No imprint. Make mana. Bargain away the Opal. Beseech. Bargain away Chromox. You don't even have to Guy as well. Beseech. Bargain away Vault. And just the clean tendies. Just a clean tendies. Woo! That's hot. Nice. A lot of clean turn ones this league, huh? 3-1, see you in the final round. Alright, here we go. Final round against Fenrir 18. We can keep this hand. We got a little discard. We can hit Dark Ritual. We have a turn 1 protected. We can hit Dark Ritual or LED. Turn 1 protected. Okay. I guess we lost. Classic. Vexing Bauble's gone. Here comes Chalice on 0. I guess we stick around in case we draw a Saga. We probably scoop next turn. Don't really want to show them too much. Oh, they have nothing? Okay. Another Opal. Well, I will discard one of the Opals. Found Mountain number 2. And Spirit Guide for a Fable. Okay. Gotta be Saga, like now. Guess a black source could be okay too, like a land. Alright. I will play Wishclaw. And pass. I mean, we have draws that do things. I think Dark Writ or Cabal Writ might even win. Alright, they loot away a Fable and the Sundering Eruption. Throw Chromox right into the Chalice. Love it. Get it out. Another Fable. Okay. It's an LED. Might as well cast Duress. Oh. It's actually a hit. I don't quite know how we win this, but it is possible. It's a lot less possible now. Here we go to 12. I think we have 2 more draws. No, that's not true. Sure, now you show up. Now you show up. It is a mana. And Beseech fodder. I think Cabal Ritual wins if we draw it. They're gonna put us to 8. Come on, baby. Beseech. That might be better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I think we win. Oh, that's funny. Alright. Let's throw this into the Chalice. Throw this into the Chalice. Yep. Throw this into the Chalice. Throw this into the Chalice. Throw this into the Chalice. Go search up Cabal Ritual. I haven't counted. We might be 1 storm shy. Get Cabal Writ. Tap these. Cast Cabal Writ. 7, 8, 9. I think we're 1 shy. I think we're 1 shy. Or if we had the 3rd Beseech in the deck. We Beseech. No, then we wouldn't have Beseech. We wouldn't have Bargain. Damn, if we had discarded Burning Wish instead of casting Duress, then we could have gotten there. And Beseech. Guys, well, gets countered. 9 drills. Yep, bummer. So I guess that was a punt. Definitely a punt. We should have recognized that given the Chalice on 0, we have 0 chance of making red. Having said that, they would have played a 1 ring if we didn't duress it, so I don't think we would have won. Very cool that we almost won that. Alright, we should be good on the play, and then on the draw just get stomped, right? Kind of the way it is. I'm not sure I want to bring in my stuff on the play. These aren't even reliable as a Blood Moon, you know? I would rather just have discard and all my mana and tutors. Like maybe I could trim a Saga. Yep. This'll do. This will do. Can't play around Trap, but boo-hoo. Boo-hoo, I can't play around Trap. Oh well. Cabal Writ. How'd we do? They have Trap. Okay. Sure. Guess we bobble you. Land on top. We gotta hope their hand is garbage. Just on the strength of Trap. Imprint a Magus of the Moon. Play the known land. Chalice on 1. Draw. Garbage. And garbage. We could play it out, but non-zero chance we want to imprint a 1-drop. Be punished if they played Chalice on 0, but they would have played it that turn if they had one. We know they're not drawing it, so we're actually good on that. I think Beseech actually wins the game. It's pretty wild how often I've been saying that. Spirit Guide, Fable, yep. Alright, let's draw Beseech. Let's draw Beseech. Oh, man. Chrome, purple, black, Beseech, away, Chrome, into Beseech, away, Opal. We have 1 floating, into Petal, Opal, Petal. I think I can even play like Petal and then get Cabal Writ. I don't have to count this. They're dead. Unless they have another trap as their last card. Play Swamp. Go black, black, black. With Bargain. It's a bargain. Bargain away Chrome Mox. I mean, shame on them for putting Chalice on 1. Bargain away Opal. Guys will go Petal. Go Ball Writ. Up to 5. Go Petal. And they scoop it up. That's crazy. What the heck do we do in the draw, man? We gotta get rid of some of these zeros. The discard is really bad. It's also bad. I want Haywire Might. I want Surge Node. I think last time we just brought in Leyline Helm, which doesn't even seem unreasonable. I'm not sure it's better, though. It does make things, like, super clunky. I'd really rather have Fatal Pushes over... Like, it's pretty hard to kill Magus to the Moon with Fatal Push. Feed is pretty good, though. I think it's okay. Song is interesting, but probably not great. Got Cabal Therapy. Sure. Sand really eats it to Chalice on 1 or 0, and it's not even a kill yet, and they kept on 7. Yeah, I guess we have the mulligan. Do we keep this? Because it has... I mean, they probably learned their lesson, put Chalice on 0. And then at least we have land drops. We could Thoughtseize their threat. Seems pretty loose. I mean, on 5, I'm just going to keep this. Hope they go like turn 1 Magus and that we draw a tutor. Means put an LED down and a Duress. Beseech does not do it. But that's the game plan on 5, on the draw against the worst matchup possible. They're doing it. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. They did it. They started the way that we wanted them to. Alright, so our only out is Surge Node, and we have to draw a tutor. I mean, that's not true. We do have a Cabal Ritual. There are a combination of land drops and Beseech that gets there. Yep. I mean, to be fair, none of our hands were going to do much against this. At least we're only getting hit for 2. We got a mountain. We have got a mountain. And a Cabal Writ that is getting closer and closer to 7 or 5 mana. We have no bargain. I'm probably most afraid of like 4th land plus ring here. Okay, they don't have 4th land. I like that. Don't like that. 4, 5, 6. A flute. Land name. Cabal Ritual. Or Beseech. Beseech, okay. I mean, we still have a shot. Chalice on 2. I don't know that we have a shot. We got another mountain. Still Surge Node is a great draw. That could potentially get us out of this. It's worth noting we haven't drawn a tutor, so that's not good. We go to 10. Okay. Thanks for the thinning. Surge Node? Am I supposed to cast 2-drops so that they don't wind up stuck in my hand? I might need them if I draw Surge Node. Yeah, I think Surge Node just wins on the spot if we draw it at this point. Because I get to go Surge Node, bump up the Chalice on 2 to 3, and then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I would need 10 mana. We have 6. No, I would only need 8 mana. The Surge Node would also be a Storm. I'd have to Tutor Chain once. Oh, that's not good. Alright, draw it now or die. Land. I think we're like just 1 shy if we draw Surge Node. Does it cost a mana? Forget. To activate? It does. Okay. Once again, if we draw Surge Node, we'll once again only have 9 drills. We did not. Alright. So, we 3-2'd, crushing everyone except we played our worst matchup twice and lost it, and it was really close both of the times. So honestly, it feels pretty good. Obviously, Red Prison has always been the worst matchup for this deck. There's not a whole lot you can do to improve it. If you're playing Golgari, it is better, but it's still not good. It's still like your worst matchup. We had a shot there. They had trap. Same thing with round 1. You know, we turn 1'd them, or I don't know. We won game 1. Yeah, we didn't turn 1 them. We got to. I knew it was something sweet. It was we get to use Debt to the Deathless immediately. This card is definitely better than Approach. I wonder if it's better than Approach for the Epic Storm too. I believe it is. It's funny because I just signed Brian's Approach or 2. Approach of the second Sun. And now if he plays this, I'll have to get Bellboy Squints to sign it. So thanks again to him. You know, he's been playing Black Saga Storm basically since I created it, even while I was off doing other things with Jewel and whatnot. But it feels really powerful. The Beseech is just obviously really powerful. Having cheaper lines and deterministic lines when you've already checked their hand is really nice. You don't have to Ad Nauseam, but it's nice having access to it. Everything about the list felt pretty smooth. I'll have to play around with some things. It's possible you just want the 3rd Beseech. Obviously, it's not as great for Ad Nauseam, which is what most people have come to accept and why they're on 2. Probably correct. Also possible that one of the baubles could be a Cabal Ritual. You could even cut Bauble and just play 4 Chrome Mox, 4 Cabal Ritual. Because we are hungry for black pips. And our Ad Nauseam isn't nearly as important. And if you add 2 Cabal Ritual, you have 2 more imprintables for Chrome Mox. Even just going to 3. You could play the Candy Trail, and then play 4 Cabal Rit and 3 Chrome Mox. These are things that I'd be trying. Sideboard, the reason why I often play 2 Surge Node is because of that exact spot where a lot of the Surge Node decks that you're playing against, Saga isn't reliable, so you're not necessarily just tutoring for it. It's just the best card against Chalice. And especially when you don't have time. Like, if this card is in your opener, your chances of actually winning what is your worst matchup, or at least additionally outside of Moon Stompy, Chalice is just not good for us from any deck. And so as soon as I switched to 2, I fell in love with it. But, you know, we're trying some new stuff. It's one of the downsides of Leyline in the sideboard. It does take up more sideboard space. But we can probably just cut Echo. Echo is mostly so that Burning Wish has a good action option. But Beseech is just a very good action option. Like, it only costs 4. Sure, if we only have total of 5 mana, like 2 mana in LED, we won't be able to, and we'll miss the Echo line, but I think I would just rather cut Echo and play the second Surge Node. Typically, I don't love changing things for a matchup that is as bad as Prison. But Prison is not... Red Prison is not the only Chalice deck, and Surge Node is something that does give significant points. One card that's going to give you major points is a lot better than saying, oh, this matchup is terrible, let's play 4 cards and then still lose to it. And obviously I haven't figured out exactly yet the sideboarding for Red Prison either. The deck certainly functions differently than just the simple Ad Nauseam deck, so I've got some reps to put in and some things to figure out, but say ultimately this feels very good. You can dodge Red Stompy, should be able to do quite well. But hey, that's going to wrap it up for me. Pretty excited to have a fresh format. I don't think it's quite going to be enough, but it's definitely better without Frog and Vexing. And if nothing else, the first few weeks is always great because everyone's just trying a bunch of stuff, so there's a lot of variety flying around. So looking forward to that. Hope you enjoyed. See you in the next one.